What's your favorite Bad Bunny song?
I already got one. Sorry about that.
I don't know who that is.
I never heard of Bad Bunny.
I don't know who that is.
I heard performing at halftime.
But yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't know no Bad Bunny song.
Do you think they made a mistake?
I believe so. I ain't never heard of bro till now.
I don't have one.
I don't listen to him.
I don't know any song.
Oh, what the heck's it called? I blacked out the name.
I don't think I have one.
I don't know Bad Bunny song.
That's a tough one.
I don't have one.
I don't really listen to that, but I can't lie.
I really do not know any.
I haven't listened to any songs.
I don't know any to keep it G.
Super Bowl Sunday is finally here. The big thing this year has been the halftime show. So, as you guys know, the halftime show has been very controversial this year. They have a guy named Bad Bunny performing, and he is this pro illegal immigration leftist. He's a pro transgenders. He's just all over the place. Not many people have even heard of him, but he is scheduled to be the main performance for the halftime show. Are you guys watching? Let us know. Are you watching? Are you a big football fan, Michelle?
We have watched the Super Bowl every year of since I was born.
Wow.
This is going to be the first year I do not watch it. It'll be the first year.
Wow.
I was done. And as soon as they started bringing in Taylor Swift, I'm just going to tell you, I'm not a Swiftie. To all of you who are, I'll pray for you. But I can't. I couldn't. I was like, okay, this is getting weird. Super Bowl was going woke. It was just bizarre. And then Bad Bunny? No, under no circumstances am I going to support that nonsense when it's become a spectacle, not about sport. I like the sport. I like the players. And, it was what it was. Why we couldn't even just let football be football. And I used to love the Super Bowl. I'm tell you what, my favorite. So sound off in the chat. What was your favorite Super Bowl halftime? Because I'm just interested. But when Prince came out and it was Purple Rain and that stage lit up, oh my, y'all! I go back and I replay that. It was Purple Rain. It was my favorite Super Bowl halftime. So I actually love to watch it for the halftime show. I made wings, and I mean, like I would make 100 wings, maybe more, because I was usually at a friend's house or party, or even for my family. And this is just sad, and it's sick. This man has already said he's going to be wearing a dress. This is a gentleman that they chose. Of course, the Grammy knows who he is because he just was there dominating at the Grammys. But his music is only in Spanish. He says so many inflammatory things against the president. It's just, why pick one of the most divisive people you could find to be the head of the Super Bowl halftime show? Gross. I'm not giving them a dime. If that dime just means ratings, they're not going to get it from me this year, and from my family, and actually from friends of mine that are just like, no, we're not interested this year.
Yeah. I mean, it's so bad that recently they did a survey of NFL players, and they didn't even know who this guy was.
Yeah.
So this has been according to, I think it was Sports Illustrated. The Athletic polled 58 anonymous NFL players, and the results were 58.6% in favor of Bad Bunny performing and 41.4% opposed. But again, that's not really consensus. It's deeply split, that nobody knows who this guy is. When 4 out of 10 NFL players don't support the halftime headliner, that's not unity, it's uncertainty. And the Athletics Anonymous survey one of the people responded, said, they gave an anonymous quote to the Athletic, says, "I don't even know who Bad Bunny is," said on NFC offensive player. "I always think it should be an American. I think they're trying too hard with this international stuff." Wow. So Bad Bunny is from Puerto Rico. That's just so you know. So again, I mean, even though it's a small sample, because we know the NFL has over 1,700 active players, it does show that most people don't like this guy. A lot of people, I should say, don't like him.
Yeah, I don't even care, and Puerto Rico, he's American, then it's the territory, great, all that. But to sing, they intentionally pulled this stunt because he's openly wearing, I believe, a dress. He does that. So this is like, what boxes can we check in the woke category while President Trump is president? Let's get somebody who's going to support this trans agenda, or who's he's going to wear a dress on stage. He's only going to sing in Spanish for the immigration checkpoint. Check, 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 check. Who's offensive in any other way. How about the audience? This is what gets me. Who pays for Super Bowl tickets? I promise you, if you pan that audience, and these are hard tickets to get, they are not going to be Bad Bunny fans. There's going to be a handful, and just like Kendrick Lamar, like, yeah, it was you can like it, not like it, but what about the people that were there on the stands, the ones that paid money, and they're looking like they're not singing along? They made it seem like because we were watching and people at home were singing, like this was a great thing. No, they could have done this. They've brought other artists on, other Latina artists. They brought in J-Lo was on there once, I think, Shakira was there. Everybody knew who they were.
Right.
They brought in superstars. You bring in Aerosmith one year. You bring in, if you're just trying to change up the genre of music, fine, so be it. Bring a superstar. To me, you can give him all the Grammys you want to, but he's not a superstar to me. He doesn't say Americana.
Not at all.
And that is what football is. Americana. It's our sport. So again, this is bizarre. Not watching it. Bye. I'll be watching Turning Point.
Yeah, that's what we're on to next. So Turning Point USA, TP USA is doing their own halftime show. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, or we should say seen the images, but there it is. They have an all-star lineup. You can catch this on multiple places: Rumble, Daily Wire, TBN, TP USA, Charlie Kirk's YouTube channel. So pretty much everywhere they're going to be showing this, and they want this to take the place. So you if you're going to watch the Super Bowl, watch the Super Bowl, and then when it comes time to halftime, turn it off and turn on TPUSA. They are staging a rival, and they're calling it an all-American halftime show. Yeah. So, this looks like it's going to be pretty cool. They have a lineup. Headliner, of course, is Kid Rock. All right. He's going to be joined by Brantley Gilbert, Lee Brice, and Gabby Barrett. It's being promoted as celebrating faith, family, and freedom. So, we're all about it, right? It's family friendly. They're saying values driven, halftime alternative. What's your thoughts on that, Michelle?
I mean, again, I'll be watching that, but the Super Bowl, I'd rather watch Anna Green Gables.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that used to be my show. Oh, I love Anna Green Gables.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna put something I used to watch before I watched this football. And somebody actually made a good point. Who somebody said that even though they always have celebrities, usually they're evil celebrities. Like the musicians they usually bring on are kind of wicked anyways. Right. And it's becoming more progressive. It's really not that family friendly more and more. And football's supposed to be a sport, family sport, right? We put our kids in it. We watch our kids in high school and then in college. So it's just moved away from family entertainment. So I'm going to be watching Turning Point. I'm happy that they're having something. And I have a feeling they're going to downplay that the Super Bowl is going to try to downplay this, but something says this is going to be massive. I think the viewership is going to be phenomenal, record-breaking viewership during the half. And they're the only ones I think that would be able to pull it off. The organization, Turning Point, is the only organization right here, right now, that could show them that an alternative can get just as good of ratings as what you think is going to be the number one watched show in the United States. Let's just see. I'm ready to see those numbers afterwards.
Me too. I am ready to see it too. I'm going to be watching it as well. Turn off the Super Bowl and turn on TPUSA. Indeed. All right, folks. Well, we are at the end of our time. I see a couple people are commenting on your Anna Green Gables comment. Oh my God. You all do not realize I was a huge fan of Anna Green Gables. Huge. Oh,
Gilbert
man.
Blythe for me. It was just this
Yes.
thing, so wholesome, and it was like this is what I love. So yes, I loved those shows. I loved Anna Green Gables. I like the books too. I have the book series.
Oh,
And
yeah.
stuff. It's like Little House on the Prairie. Basically, I'm gonna watch anything but the Super Bowl. And yeah, I totally just aged myself. By throwing out Anna Green Gables, but thanks, guys. And we watch YouTube. Thank you. They're gonna hook me up with my caramel macchiato, so I appreciate that, guys.
All right,
it was fun.
absolutely. Folks, as you come in, please hit that like button. It helps to get this video out in front of a wider audience, and we appreciate the support. We are still at our goal to hit 20,000 subscribers. So please, as you come in, hit that like button and subscribe.